I'm BJ Gray with this week's Coach's Corner.
Have you realized as you pursue your dreams that you have a lot of stuff that comes up and it tends to hold you back? Melissa is a bright, successful entrepreneur today, but she wasn't always like that. Most of her life she was told she was just like her father, a man who could barely hold a job down. And this held her back from starting her own company, something she was yearning to do after her kids were old enough for her to return to work. But she didn't think she would succeed, and even her husband was starting to echo these same beliefs, saying she couldn't complete what she started. She had all these thoughts about if she was smart enough or focused enough to even start a business. And whether you can relate to this exact story or have one of your own, there is so much to understanding shame and how it holds us back. What are all the things that anyone has ever said to you that you were too much of or that you were not enough of? Some of you might have heard, you're not organized enough, you're not quick enough, you're too smart, you're too direct, you're too loud. But what of these could be a source of strength and something you shouldn't be ashamed of? When we look at all the things we've been told and we absorb them and we start to believe them, then we reinforce them over and over with our own thoughts throughout our life. We don't recognize the shame, we don't recognize the ego, but we do know we are avoiding an uncomfortable feeling if we put ourselves out there. But what if I told you all the things people say to you are not true? All that matters is what you say to yourself. You have to change the chatter. There was a process once described to me like this. Visualize your brain as a house with several rooms, and you need to organize your house. You need to clean out your house. Think of it as Marie Kondo method for your brain. There is one room with all the thoughts that carry shame, and you are now going to close that door and never open it again. This is one of many topics I cover with my clients, and there's so much more to explore.
Thanks for listening to this edition of Coach's Corner. Connect with me directly on LinkedIn or at bjgray.com. Until next time, I'm BJ from your Coach's Corner.